Alright, hello and welcome back to more Final Fantasy X. So last time we basically just ended up on this island here, Besaid, and let's just go from here. I also fixed like the resolution so it's not windowed anymore. Now it's full screen, so
Hey, it's this way.
yeah, let's follow Waka to the next farming spot. Mainly just for points and spheres because not much else in the water except for that. Just piranhas on end. And he just shoves them into the water for no reason. Without explanation, so yeah.
What's the big idea?
Alright then. Let's see. I think first we're gonna grab the chest, so let's set up the encounters so we can grab the chest. That's, as you can see, you can manipulate encounters, normal, high frequency, none, also the speed. That's all like from the enhanced version of Steam. Where was it? Was it here? No. I swear there was a chest here. There it is. And that's the problem with 4 times speed. It's just antidote, so nothing major. Now we can deactivate the encounters off and activate them. Now, as you can see, it's not just like hard encounters at all. We can just smash our way through it, gain spheres and continue. And AP, of course. Overkill is always nice because it gives some more AP than usual. Like, it doubles the income. There's our level up. Sphere grid, Titus, move, one more, thank you, use speed sphere, gain more accuracy. Not that important in the current setting, but later on when he has enough he can also hit like nimble enemies compared to now. Waka leveled up, thank you for that. Sphere grid, Waka, move, finally you can learn stuff. Agility, so you can have earlier turn order, also good. And this and this. Yeah, so like, what? You survived? How? That's odd. Under normal circumstances, you should be one shot. And that was a low damage roll then, I guess. But yeah, as you can see, what the? How do you survive? Like, items, potion, Waka, thank you. Oh yeah, as you can see, I didn't give any additional items whatsoever to them. So it's just what it is. Like, what you encounter is what you get, nothing else. Alright, so anyway, this will be quite a while farming here. Just, you know, getting spheres, getting levels, getting money, all the stuff that's necessary. And then we have plus 200. Now Waka has even more HP. But since we are about to run out of that, let's continue. Also, did you guys finally learn what I'm grinding for here? Overdrive, set mode, no, no, okay, you didn't. That's sad. But it's okay. You will learn it eventually. Overkill, nice. More AP, more AP, always good. Ow. Ambushes. What the? Another overkill. Fantastic. Sphere Grid, Titus. Move. Let's see, what do you gain? Oh yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 levels to get to haste, alright. Not the worst, not the worst. Could be worse. Also, the reason I'm farming with them is quite simple. Later on we have a fight where we only have these two. And then again afterwards another fight where we only have both of them, so they need the levels as fast as possible. So we can prepare for it while we can focus on other teammates. So yeah, I guess I'll come back like once we're done the farming and we'll continue from there. Alright, we're back now, I think. So, alright, we're back. Like, no, I just wanted to check something first. So, we did a little bit of grinding, as you can see. Overdrives. We got the new overdrive energy rain. Overdrives for Titus are as follows. Per use of a certain number, you unlock the next one. I think Spiral Cut was 20 for Slice and Dice, 50 for Energy Rain, and 100 Energy Rains for the last one. We learned a few more modes. Stoic is what you start with. You take damage, your overdrive bar fills. Warrior, when you deal damage to the opponent, you gain overdrive bar. Victor, when the party wins. Slayer, when you defeat an enemy. And Loner, when you fight alone. Walker also has most of them too. We granted a few sphere levels now, so let's move and use them. First up, we have to go here. Use, as you can see, we also granted quite a few spheres. Extract speed. Basically, when you hit it, the opponent is more likely to drop speed spheres. Strength by 1 and haste, wonderful. Now as for as for Walker, move here first, thank you. Use ability for silent attack, very helpful later on. Magic, not that helpful, but it's okay. Then we move here. Power sphere. Speed sphere, thank you. No, we don't need to. Alright. You see our stats improved a bit, and Let's demonstrate the new overdrive in a fight. Swords play. Energy rain. Great, we hit it. Wonderful. Now, as you can see, it will hit everything. And overkill everything. Positive, you gain a lot of points. Negative, Waka does get literally nothing for it. Alright, deactivate this to go back to normal because we don't need to grind anymore. He has nothing for us, so we just move on. Ow. Ambushes suck. But now check his overdrive bar. We attack it, and it fills up. As for Walker element reels, I'm never very good at that, but I will attempt it. Ah, I missed it. But it's okay. 2 out of 3 hits the weakness. There you go. Now we just follow the indicator on... Oh, I'm stuck on something. I never knew you could get stuck on these.
Let me go.
Got a favor to ask you.
You want me on your team, right? Hmm?
Now Walker invites us to join the worst team in the league.
Coming up. All the teams in Spira will be there. It's so huge, I'm sure someone there will recognize you. Then you can go back to your old team, right? It'll be fun. What do you say, huh? Come on, come on.
Sure thing.
And we accept, so let's continue on the way.
Our team is gonna rock, eh?
I thought then that Blitzball and Sin were the only 2 things that Spira and Xanarkand had in common. I wasn't too far off either.
Now that we made it out of the water, there is no point in searching for encounters because
This is where I was born. I started Blitz when I
nice
was
view on
5.
Besaid
I
Village,
joined the
but
Aurochs at 13,
as I was
10
saying,
years ago.
there's no point
10
in
years.
continuing
Never
to
won a game. Well,
try to get
after last
encounters
year's
on the
tournament,
route,
I
because
quit.
the encounters will
Time seemed
only
right.
appear after you finish the village stuff. So right now you literally have 0 incentive of running around trying to get encounters.
So, after quitting, I got this new job, yeah? But every time my mind wandered, I thought about the game.
10 years without...
Now Walker will try to explain like, oh, I have a
Let's
side
first
job which I should focus
Something
as my
else or
main
something?
job on, but I always focused on the game, so I
So,
never
you wanna win
did
the next
anything
tournament?
wholeheartedly. So basically he drops on us like, oh, I want to win my last game before I quit.
If we give it our all,
No.
And I mean, their kind of motto is give it your all and it will be fine. Meanwhile, the new incentive for the team from Tyler's perspective is, no, we want the victory. Okay, now you see normal encounter rate, nothing happens. Then we push it to high encounter rate, even leave it to check here, nothing happens. None doesn't do anything, so yeah, no encounters whatsoever. Okay, let's save and we see you back in a bit. Alright, and let's continue. Because no point in spoiling the other save file I have for my personal playthrough.
The one from the sea.
Be on guard. There are fiends on the road today.
After surviving your run-in with Sin, it would be a shame if something happened now.
Who are they?
Luzu and Gata, Crusaders.
Huh? cruise of what?
What, you forgot that too?
Also, you see how horrible the foot clips into the ground.
Hey, sorry. Don't worry about it.
Even
I'll help you
a
out.
remaster cannot fix that, it seems.
Cool.
But it's okay,
In
it's
return,
just
come tournament
minor
time, I'll
details.
make sure we take the cup.
Cool. About the Crusaders, you can ask them yourself.
No, thank you. The Crusaders are literally a suicide squad in my opinion, because they try to fight something that they cannot beat.
Crusade Village.
They got any food there?
We'll get you something over there later. Take a look around first.
Yeah, sure, I'll take a look around.
Let's see. The Crusaders' Lodge is over yonder. Luzu and Kata are usually there. All right. Over here.
Huh? What's up?
You do remember the prayer, right?
I don't know any prayers.
Of course I'd never prayed before in my life. Not that he would know that.
You must have forgot or something. Here, I'll show you.
As I talked about last time, religion. In this game, a huge point.
Go ahead, you try. Not bad. Okay, now, go present yourself to the temple summoner.
Any blitzball player would know that prayer. It was the blitzball sign for victory.
So yeah, there's a little bit of a contradiction here, like the religion thinks it's a religious prayer, while it's normally just for blitzball players to show a sign for victory. Let's go here first. Is it already here? Nope, not here yet. Okay. Let's go here. Is the... yeah, the shop is here. Okay. Let's deactivate the speed up so we can interact normally with things. Buy items. Potions. Let's see, how many do we need? I think 10 should be fine. Antidotes up to 7. Phoenix Downs up to 5. So we have a bit of spare. Wasn't there a chest somewhere here? I think. Yeah, that's where we have to return to in a bit. No chest here. I could swear there was a chest here somewhere. This is the shop. This is that's that. Was it in here already? Yeah. Okay. Nope. No chests here. That was the other village. Anyway, oh yeah, here's the chests. I forgot. Number 1, high potion. Wonderful. Number 2, money. Number 3, potions. Okay. Not the worst, not the worst. Not the best either, but not the worst. Let's continue the speed up, because I don't really care about the story at the moment, especially in the temple. Short story short, oh no, he forgot everything about the world, while he was never from the world, so they tell him a bunch of lore that he never even knew from any point in time. That statue right there is a statue of the father of a different party member we will get soon. And they explain like a summoner and a high summoner. Basically, a high summoner means
I began to realize how different this world
they
was from my own.
have the means to defeat the big whale from the start of the game. And the other big statue on the left, Unaleska, is, let's say, a plot device, but also a kind of difficult boss sooner or later on. Here you see the statue. Bit closer.
10 years have passed since Lord Roska became High Summoner. And finally, we receive a statue for our temple.
Well, what's a high summoner?
And now in comes the same excuse as always.
I got too close to Sin's toxin. It was funny hearing myself make the same excuse over and over. Funny, and a little sad.
The summoners are practitioners of a sacred art, sworn to protect the people of Yevon. Only a chosen few become summoners, who call forth entities of great power, the Aeons. The Aeons hear our prayers and come down to us. They are the blessing of Yevon.
So what he meant was that we
Remember
should
the symbol
respect
on the
some kind of
belt
great
for
man or
close
something
to
like that,
the
I
end of the
figured.
game. Well, now that we've done the mandatory visit of a temple, we can finally leave. Second hut right, yes. Talk to Waka.
Sorry, man. No time for lunch yet. Take a nap. You look pushed.
Dude, no food? You're cooking already. Anyway, yeah, thanks. I take a nap. Progressing the story with it.
You could at least...
You can't interfere. It's a rule.
But it's been...
Now a flashback.
But it's been nearly...
It's been nearly a day already.
Perhaps you could go look for us.
People are searching for him now.
Thank you.
This is Tidy's mom.
Who cares whether he
And
comes
this is
back
young
or not?
Titus.
But he might die. Fine, let him. Do you hate him so? But if he dies, you'll never be able to tell him how much you hate him.
With him, his dad is meant. From a young age, he didn't really have a high opinion of his dad.
Waka?
Yeah, Waka just left, as you saw before the flashback, and for some reason, the food isn't cooked anymore, but he didn't leave food for us. Okay, attempt number 2, is it finally here? Yes it is. There it is. Albert Primer Volume 2, P is B. Okay, let's head into the temple. And there's Waka.
Is something wrong?
The summoner hasn't returned from the trial.
Eh?
Well, apprentice summoner, really.
Huh?
There's a room in there called the Cloister of Trials. Beyond is where the apprentice summoner prays. If the prayer is heard, the apprentice becomes a fully fledged summoner. Remember?
So someone is in there somewhere and they haven't come back out. Right, I got it.
A day's already gone by.
Is it particularly dangerous in there?
Sometimes, yes.
Why don't you go in and help?
There's already guardians in there. Besides, it's forbidden.
Again, religion.
Hey, but what if something happens? What if the summoner dies?
The precepts must be obeyed!
Like I care.
And there goes logic against religion. Someone could die, he rushes in. The religious
Maybe
folks say,
This wasn't
nope.
such a good idea after all.
And now they explain to us the Chamber of Trials. First, we have to interact with this stuff. Also 2 times 2, so it goes by a bit faster and isn't such a pain to deal with. Because at times 4 speed it's not that great to deal with. Touch glyph, thank you. Up you go. As you see on the ground here, again, the same symbol. The symbol of Yevon. Was it interactable? I forgot. Yes, it was. Yeah, the 3 glyphs that happen in every temple. You get the glyph of basically the city or village you're at. You get a glyph of Fortuna, for treasure, and the glyph of destruction. These 3 will majorly help you throughout the trials. The trials are nothing more than puzzles. Now we have to insert it here. Therefore it opens up. With that we get this. Thank you very much. Where was it? Was it here? No, it was here. Yes, touch the symbol. Thank you. Now we put you here first. Yeah. What was you? Were you the... Yep. That's that. Mainly the sphere of named whatchamacallit, the sphere of a named place is mainly for progressing the trial. Meanwhile, let's solve the side puzzle. Little cutscene. It will destroy this part of the wall to unlock the hidden treasure. Because now we have a treasure chest here. Rod of Wisdom. Yeah, I know you can get hidden items with it. And thanks to the Rod of Wisdom, we unlocked one step of a way for the biggest puzzle in the game, which literally goes around the entire journey, and you can miss it quite easily. Yeah, you can move a pedestal. I know, thank you. Right. Here's a little trick. If you hold the A button, you can, at least the A button for like Switch controller. I forgot what kind of button it was on the PlayStation. I think it was circle. If you hold it, you can walk, which makes it easier to approach these pedestals to push them around. If you try running, you can miss it quite a few times. And now this is the first trial solved.
Summoners go on a pilgrimage to pray at every temple in Spira.
Yeah.
Guardians protect them. The Guardians in there now. One of them's got a sure fuse, and who knows what the other's thinking. Well, now that we've come this far, might as well go all the way.
Alright, now we went through the trial. You see more of a symbol.
What are you doing here?
Symbol of Yevon.
Didn't think we'd be able to handle it.
No, it's just... See, I told you she gets mad easy.
Is the summoner all right?
Who are you?
And that's the, let's say, room where we get the Aeons. I think the remaster did a good job on those cutscenes to polish them a bit. But back in the day on the PS2 you already got kinda good looking cutscenes, to be honest. For back in the day it was not that common to see the quality. Also, fun fact about the Eunice outfit here, the back is free because originally it was planned that the Aeons were not like obtainable like that. It was more like they were experimenting with a tattoo system, so basically you could equip different tattoos and then that would
Man,
serve
was I
as the
surprised.
sphere grid we
Here
have
I was
now.
thinking summoners were all old geezers.
But they scratched the idea later on, so but the design of the open back remained, but the system of for the tattoos got scratched. So yeah, that's how the outfit came to stay as it is, but didn't solve any other purpose. Same as like the one open leg for Titus and everything, like the one arm that's revealed, the other one is not. All those designs were meant for this tattoo system they were trying to implement, but then they scratched it later in development. I think it would have been cool to see, but this is what we got and it's still a decent game, so I don't mind it, but I still think it would have been a cool idea. And now we get introduced to the Aeons. Basically the most overpowered and most broken things in the entire game, until the party is more powerful than them. This is Velafor, the first summon we will obtain. Sadly, those graphics didn't age too well, as you can see around the neck. But given for the time of when it came out, it
I've never
was
seen
pretty
anything
good.
like it in my life. Sure, it was a little scary, but still, I could feel a strange kind of gentleness.
Yeah, you can see it
coming
now
from
really badly on those braids. And yeah, we keep Velafor as
I
the name.
remember, that night, we talked for the first time. I didn't know it then, but after that night, everything changed. For everyone. For me.
Yeah, more or less. And let me introduce you to the worst team in the entire Blitzball League. Especially the worst goalie of all times. The one on the right. Worst goalie ever. I despise him to this day because he's so shit. He can't even catch a ball if you rolled it to
hi,
him,
guys.
to his feet.
So what's our goal?
The one on the right now,
We got a new goal now. Our new
the one with the
goal
tattoos on the
is
arms,
victory.
one of the
To win every
best
match, defeat every
starting
opposing team.
passing
Crystal Cup
players.
back to our island.
Later on, of course,
That's
he
all
will
we need
become
to do to
obsolete,
win.
but for now
Easy,
he's
huh?
really, really good. But I can't showcase that at all until later on. Alright then, now let's trigger the mandatory cutscene.
You heathen!
Stay away from the summoner!
You're a bad man.
Yeah, so he gets ridiculed for trying to save her.
But it was really my fault to begin with. I'm Yuna. Thank you so much for your help earlier.
Huh? I'm sorry about that. Wasn't I not supposed to? Guess I kinda overreacted.
Oh no, I was overconfident.
I saw that Aeon thing. That's amazing.
Really? Do you think I can become High Summoner?
Lady Yuna, come play with me some more.
So, tomorrow then.
Tomorrow?
We're going on the same boat, aren't we?
Oh, really?
We can talk more.
Huh.
You can tell me all about Xanarkand.
She's cute, yeah?
I guess, yeah, to progress it.
Don't get no ideas.
No promises there, big guy. Hey, but what if she, like, comes on to me?
That's not going to happen. If you get tired, let me know. I had a bed made for you.
So yeah, that's starting the, I guess, complicated journey to like this side story of like more or less like a love story, more or less I guess, which intertwines with the main story, but isn't that heavily focused on, luckily. It still keeps like the tone for
Good. Sleep tight.
what it's supposed to be, like a journey, and not mainly just focuses on being like a love story thing. So I don't mind it, but then again, some edits in the English version that changed the context did make it a bit more emphasizing on a love story than it's supposed to be, but that's what we got, so we deal with it.
Where's that boat?
Everyone will find us if it doesn't come soon.
You really sure this is okay?
Would you take me to Xanarkand?
Hey. You said you'd go with me.
Also the weird stepping on, like, I don't know what they were thinking doing that, but
He did?
it looks kinda hilarious.
Yeah, so you're coming with me.
Hey, stop dreaming.
And now there is his dad.
Catch a ball. Oh, what's the matter? Gonna cry again? Cry, cry. That's the only thing you're good for. Huh? What'd you say?
You have to speak loudly.
That's the spirit.
You can do it.
I hate you!
He's dead, okay? Dead.
And a bit more side story.
He does look a lot like Chocolate. I was surprised too, the first time I saw him.
matter what he looks like, he isn't Chapu. You shouldn't have brought him here in the first place.
Yeah, but he needed our help.
Excuses again?
Yeah, but...
That's it. No more. Enough, Waka.
So yeah, the main character, Tidus, looks a lot like the dead brother of Waka, so they mistaken him for a little bit.
Scary. So, who's Chapu?
My little brother, Chapu. Look like you.
He's dead?
He was with the Crusaders when they fought Sin last year. He didn't make it. I first heard on the day of the tournament.
Oh, so that's why.
I became a guardian to fight Sin, yeah?
Revenge, then?
That was the idea. I'm more worried about a stupid game now than avenging my brother. Well, after the next tournament, I'll be a guardian full-time. I know it kinda looks like I'm using you, but I'm not.
Don't worry. I mean, I owe you a lot. You really helped me out, you know? What I mean is... Thanks, Waka.
Stop. You're embarrassing me.
Alright, after this and a night's sleep, we end up here, and with that we finish the village of Besaid for now. We'll move on to more tutorials in the next part, more farming and everything, so see you next time.